And day 81. 2028 election is 1,311 days away. A little bit late, but not as late as yesterday / this morning. So let's get the PlayStations on so we can start playing Valkyria Chronicles. And guess what? Oh, I've got green tea. This makes me very happy inside. It's been a while. Even if it is Kroger brand, I'm excited. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I've came up with something too. Like, I ended up doing a full skein of a granny square the other day. And I'm thinking about turning it into a Titan mark so that it wraps around the belt. Like, just sort of down here, I'm hoping that should be something that looks adequate enough. And then I can start treating it like a tool belt of sorts and hanging stuff from there, pens and the like maybe, although that probably will be cumbersome. But first off is to make it look good. And I like the Titan mark, always have, and probably will continue to. Alright, let's get this game loaded up. Let's get our game of darts played too, find out what our score is for the day. Get who got placed in a safe place. Does it just randomly choose when to bring up that notification for an HD, like, hard drive thing? Anyways.
Sega.
That's... I need a... Shoot. Prone to not doing it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, so there's that notice. I thought it was a little bit earlier in the process of startup. Alright. Okay, that one I tried throwing overhand as opposed to maybe not the best call. Okay, so 5 plus the 2 plus the 4, so that's 11? We'll see if we can do 22. I'm only doubling. Maybe even try to get to 33, but maybe not. Alright, let's see. And then we'll skip our trailer intro as we find or introduce the Creative Commons and open source benefactors that made this streaming possible, not including the non-open source, non-Creative Commons Twitch that we're streaming on. Anyways, brought to you by Utter nonsense, man. I did it before Super Wimpy playthrough already. Get ourselves switched. Decide which language we're going to be playing as. Right? Alright. First off, let's find out our score. 1,311 days left. Alright. I need to add in a different form of working out to working out. Super basic. It's super basic. I'm a wimp, but don't worry about it. Okay. Score is 18 plus 9 for 27 plus 14. 27 plus 14. 41. Yeah. Plus 11, so 52. Alright. Dot 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 and dot dot dash dash dash. Oop. Alright, let's get that coin flip in there now too. Find out English or Nihongo. Heads English, tails Japanese. What is it? What is that? Heads? Alright, we're finally doing English today. Heck yeah. We'll see how it sounds now that we've gotten accustomed to the Japanese. Switching to eigo. Eigo, eigo. Ooh. Ooh. And load. Alright. Do we need to check out any news articles? Is there a way to select tabs from here? Ah, there it is. Okay. It's a L2R2. Alright. Castle Front Street.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
The English threw me off so much for a second there. Holy crap. Okay. Swapping between the two is going to be jarring, to say the least. Okay. Wow. Even, like, I don't even have to read the subtitles. It's just there. Alright.
Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Alright. Lucky Seven's cut-off supply base. The militia's 3rd Regiment, partner in our ongoing war correspondence, was successful in seizing the Empire supply base in the Cloten Wildwood, despite interference from Empire ace General Roddy Yeager. This new victory coming in on the heels of their vassal win last month that pushed the invasion back to Central Gallia has all of Randgri singing their praises. All? Are we gonna be a little bit honest and not say that there's discontent? Or say that there's... Are we not going to be honest and say that there's discontent from the army? Anyways, losing the Cloten base was no doubt a severe blow to the Imperial force, looking to regain some of that lost ground, which is good news to Gallians everywhere. It's anyone's guess where the militia will crop up next, but their efforts so far make one thing clear. These men and women mean business. Alright. The government issued a second wave of drafts among Gallians for the militia on the 8th. Expected since the Empire's formal declaration of war last month, this draft was likely made inevitable by the recent series of losses in the east and north. The draft will target males aged 30 to 45, selected based on qualifications, impact upon Gallia's normal function. Boo. Anyways, they're setting up for the world that's established inside of Pokemon. Post-war, entire demographic is either wealthy people that manage to dodge a draft, or criminal elements that decide to dodge a draft. Anyways, the militia is also accepting volunteers from those not included in the second draft, but many worry about the economic strain that further losses to the commerce and industry sector may impose. As opposed to, like, the war itself, what are they representing that's different here? They seem to both have disdain for Darksons, right? I don't know. I'm not talking about the elites. I don't even know how the elites treat them, but yeah, the regular civilians definitely do.
I've got new material.
Oh, sweet. And I can't pay any of it.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
All right. Let's make our way through Chapter 6, A Desert Encounter. Also, I still want to know what that tab on the left is. Oh, wow.
Report. Ellet embedded.
Oh, okay. This makes sense now. We'll hold off on that for now. Let's find out where Squad 7 is heading to. Could be a quick jump into an operation, actually, too. Uh-oh. Interesting landscape. Dirty water is delicious. Are those like... That's some Breath of the Wild terrain right there. Watermelon, okay. They're in support of Palestine, I'm just gonna say it right now.
This is one strange place. Rocks with holes in them. Dug up ground as far as the eye can see.
Not always. They say this used to be a huge ancient city. Now there's nothing but desert left.
We all know what happened. The Darkson calamity happened. They say the Darkhairs used some kind of dark arts to burn the city. Left nothing but
And you
ash.
believe in the dark arts, Rosie? Is it you in Largo? Are you in...
Used to burn up this much land, though. It's just crazy.
Why are you... What did you hear?
Isara said that was a myth with no real historical evidence.
Look, their kind has been digging up Ragnite since forever. So who's to say they don't know some weird Darksony type way to use the stuff as a weapon?
You're literally
I'm just
using them
saying.
as a weapon!
Anyway,
You're
As I
killing
was
people
saying,
with it right
we
now
are
in a
in the
long
middle of
protracted amount of
Badlands.
warfare over
What
the justification
exactly
that
are
it
we doing
brings
here?
health
We've
and
received some
prosperity to the people.
intelligence
But no,
saying the
you're not
Imperials have
actually
set up a base near the
relegating it to
Various
just
ruins.
those elements. You're
Squad
actually
7 was sent
opening
out
and
here to
broadening that
investigate.
horizon.
We
That's
need to
pretty
verify
dark
the
material
information.
right there.
Imperians here? Some sandbox to come playing. I don't get those Imperians. Who
You don't
knows
get a
what they're
lot
thinking?
of things, Rosie, because you're...
She's right. Something is definitely up here. I mean, I just can't figure it out, you know? Why would they occupy this place?
Enemy sighted.
You know, if journalists were there a little bit more
Tanks at
vocal,
040.
like if I
Distance
expected that's how
800.
embedded journalists
Yes.
interacted,
Soldiers as well.
it would be
And they're
very
taking
good
up combat positions.
opportunities for
Well, it looks like we found our
agitprop
bad
inside of the
guys.
military ranks. Just saying.
Squad 7, combat formation.
You know, for anyone that's wanting to find out about Israel by going through Israel's routes as opposed to going through the, what is it, like UN humanitarian efforts or more leftist leaning journalistic opportunities, ones accepted by the Palestinian people. Anyways, rambling. What's up? Oh, shaking it up. Moving away from the stream boot to the Discord hop around. Well, ha. Good luck. Jaeger and Gregor. Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
I didn't think you could look any gloomier.
Oh, it's you. Leave me be.
No need to be unfriendly, is there?
We're both
Is there something
friends
on your
here in
mind,
the
Gregor?
Imperium, aren't we? Both beholden to the whims and woes of an unelected official.
His Grace Maximilian.
He's Grace.
Varius holds no strategic worth. Why lead a force there himself?
It's because he is searching for the eldritch horrors of mythos long past.
He took Selvaria with him, so it probably has something to do with the Valkyrer.
So this is like... I'm gonna put it in time gap distance from modern day politics and everything like that. Not European, but Europa. This is like if Nazi Germany ended up falling into obscurity and mythos, and then it was like a faction of fascists inside of the, I don't know, Soviet Union that ended up rising up and committing an overthrow of the already overthrown Russian Empire to reinstate the Russian Empire, and then are now looking to expand more and more as they avoid the issues of their own locality, hoping to project and exploit their perimeter. Alright.
His Grace
And-
places too much stock in the power of the Valkyrer.
In true tangent of this being the parallel for World War II, American forces are nowhere to be seen inside of all this instance and seem to be getting away scot-free from all the costs of war and economic turmoil that's being faced. Not helping in any way whatsoever. I don't know. Anyways,
Maybe. But I can understand the fascination easily enough. The power of the Valkyrer is enough to claim all of Europa.
you know what else is? I could be looking at Disney movies and say all the stuff inside of those claims are enough to rule the entire world too. The power to turn a wealthy aristocrat into a beast. Unless they find the true love. That could change the world. Do that to Elon Musk. That would be an interesting situation. Or Atlantis. Or what other Disney movies? Stitch, if we're talking the current trend right now. Anyways.
Even without it, the Empire's military strength is quite capable of taking control of Europa.
Yeah, but you're looking for an easy defeat, one that you can hold over the forces and then just reduce the cost of lives, right? Instead of a protracted attrition-based war.
The stronger you are, the shorter that road.
Hey, there we go. Jaeger gets it. I wonder if this is the same Jaeger that would do a rumbling.
I say let him be. My homeland's independence is riding on Maximilian's word.
So they're different homelands?
I need him to return to the court with enough clout to honor that deal.
Okay.
Relax. We'll hear all about their desert adventures soon enough.
This is like, what is it, the deer house in the three, or Fire Emblem Three Houses? No, maybe actually a more direct one-to-one for the Imperium, or the Imperial, what was her name? Anyways, same color aesthetic, red and black. Those damn Nazi parallels co-opting the anarchist communist movement. Alright. Battle of Various Desert. So are we running into the Emperor here? Or the Prince here?
You will now be briefed on the operation.
Sweet. What you got? The enemy is spread out across a wide area of the desert. You'll move in from the south and take them out. Along the way, you'll find the standing remains of ruins, which should make for good cover from enemy fire. Your objective is to claim the enemy's base camp. There's a lot of distance to cover out there. I'd recommend adding a long-range sniper unit or two. When you're ready to advance, though, their limited AP can mean they might fall behind. In such case, move them to the nearest camp after clearing the area of enemies and have them retreat. Then after you advance units occupy the next enemy camp, you can redeploy them. That'll speed them along. We're gonna see if we can take advantage of that strategy now. Alright. Swapping and leapfrogging units via your camps should be a big help out there. You do well to remember it. 20 turns, capture the base. Alright. So we'll get our snipers here. And we'll give the non-scouts a head start. Alright, Wendy. You and Rosie. I think I found my squad that I'm going to be latched onto for a bit. We're going to go to the ends of the earth. Where is Largo? On that topic, actually, we'll do that. Alright. Then we want... Can I see what those abilities do, perchance? Damn. Okay. Oh, wait, any of them... We're not in a forest, so maybe the pollen will be fine here. And then we'll have another scout. She good with nose? Yeah. We wanna change up at all? Oh yeah, let's see if any Rosie lover. Okay. Desert bread. I think we'll go with Frisia. Sweet. We got our team. We're set to go. We're seeing that this is a trend of 20 minutes starting time. Alright. Deploy. Haxen.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
I guess you couldn't hear any of that. Oh well.
The enemy's spread out through the desert region. Squad 7, move out!
Squad 7, move out. Man. I wish I had the vocal confidence to be a voice actor. I think that would be such a rad job to pursue. Those are some crazy streaks.
Something else. I've never seen rocks with holes like these.
Yeah.
Faldia was saying those holes are the result of the same blast that scorched the area.
So it's not a natural desert either. What the frick?
There are furrows dug into the ground too. Must have really been some explosion.
I wonder if we're gonna see an explosion like that
Are you serious?
going
That's
forward.
crazy.
Yeah, but those trenches and rock walls should make for solid cover.
Good to
On an open
know.
field like this, we'll use whatever we can get. Squad 7, move out.
You know, in Battlefield games with like the super long distances, the desert situations are just like when you're doing counter camping against each other with snipers, it's just like the quiet. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Let's have our snipers get in some work.
Wait for backup to move.
Oh wow, they're right there. Alright, hi. I think I might be saying bye now. Ooh! No way you can scout that far, you silly goob. Okay. Oh, hey, whoa, 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 calm down. Alright. I might...
Wait for backup to move.
do another shot. This time on this cube, because we're being reckless. Sweet.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet. Okay, so they have accents too. I can't pick up on the accents in Japanese.
Now.
Come on, hit!
Gosh dang.
Yes!
Target silent. Head for the next one.
Alright. I think that means we should be good to
Combat.
push forward.
Enemy sighted.
You can push them back.
Ooh. You think? We're gonna try that.
Fire!
Heck yeah. I see a Lancer over there too. Oh dang. Am I rushing in again? I am explicitly rushing in again. That's crazy
Let's
of
do
me.
this thing.
Alright. Oh no.
You're headed straight for that machine gun.
Good hits. Good hits. Heck yeah. Good one, Rosie.
Good work.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. Let's... Hi, guys.
I'm on it. I don't want to go anywhere.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to either.
Target sighted.
There was a mine there that I almost ran into. That could have been so bad, but we're all okay. Alright, Wendy. Let's lay waste.
Yay.
Heck yeah. Alright. We're gonna send out our engineer buddy. I'm not Oh, I am seeing snipers. Oh, shit. We need to do some counter sniping real quick. I think we need to do some counter
I'll do my
sniping real
best.
quick. Alright, a little bit to the left and down, up, just a touch, and I believe the accuracy is going to be perfect.
Hits!
Oscar, you're so good!
I'm impressed, but not so.
Our sniper team is elite. So cool.
Roger. Don't see a hit coming?
Oh, an accuracy boost too? Alright, we love to see it. Let's see if we can take out a command point then on them. Ooh. There we go. Oh, come on! That's not cool. There's another sniper over there as well. I should have prioritized that. Am I out of ammo too?
I'll do my
shoot.
best.
I need to be paying attention to ammo. That's my bad. Oh, and he's crouching behind. What a goober. Alright, command point indeed. My sniper team is elite, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Hey, Rosie, Wendy, believe in you. Requesting reinforcements? Oh my gosh. Okay, you don't have any shots to fire. That makes me happy inside. Oh, you didn't have any. Oh shoot, snipers in action. Oh, thank goodness. You're my hero. And I see now why they reserved their actions a little bit with the ammo restriction. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, counterplay Wendy. Yeah, I figured we'd be seeing that. Is this gonna be a direct hit at Rosie, or is this gonna be at the tank?
Damage minimal.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh my gosh, you're gonna double fire? Get out of here. Oh, Wendy, we love you. We'll see you next round. We'll get that guy for sure. And Lancer's doing some free on approach work.
Minor damage sustained.
Yeah, we're building it up. Oh my gosh. Rosie, Rosie. Oh my goodness.
Under minor fire.
Uh-oh. This is getting a little problematic here. Oh shit.
Damage minimal.
Okay, out of ammo. Rosie, 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 please. Good dodge. And good kill. Good counterplay. Alright. gotta just take my time lining up these shots.
Please keep the enemy's position in mind.
Okay, well that's not ideal. You're too short, Rosie. I think we'll send Alicia over to handle that.
It's so hot.
Alright.
Time your shots carefully, soldiers.
Okay, there's base camp over there, gotcha. Alicia, we need your help. We need you to go fetch Wendy.
Go, go, go!
What was the word for medic in Japanese?
A little longer, almost there. Please help.
Hi, bud.
Don't even think of dodging.
She's just like, hey, would you mind being executed for me? For the sake of Gallia? Thank you.
Just stay calm and get it done.
Okay, we're gonna do something interesting here.
Moving out. Enemy sighted. Enemy unit spotted.
Can I not? Man, I was hoping I could throw the grenade up in the air. Are you gonna let me do this? Gonna let me do it.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
No. Oh my god.
Try to approach the enemy's blind spot.
Occupy. Don't call it a Wall Street. There are none.
Don't let it
You know
chance
what?
go past you.
We'll go to the other side to crouch here. And then tank movement.
Entering combat.
Those are personnel mines, right? I should have brought in Claudia. Is that our engineer? They're so tiny. I don't think they're.
We could fry an egg on the hood of this thing.
Okay. Increased payload. Oh no. 9. Hey buddy, you took out my best stormtrooper, shot trooper. This is the result. Alright, any lancers that we're staring at? There's 2. That's gonna be a tricky one, huh? Alright.
No matter the cost.
Nadine, right. No matter the cost. Okay.
Pace yourself. Keep your stamina up.
I'm so
I knew it was there and I still did dumb shit. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
Watch me dance.
She even has the capability
Dance to my left, come to my
to,
right.
like, disarm them, and I walked into it.
An error in judgment could cost you everything.
Scorching sands. Medic.
Scorching Sands? Medic!
Don't you worry. I'll take care of it. Times like this, I never know what to do.
Please don't let up on the offense.
Okay. So we're gonna try our retreat actions now. If we can get that far with these guys.
Roger.
We'll get it next round.
On the move now.
Should we give Oscar a chance for a long shot?
Come on, hits!
Ooh.
Don't forget to review your equipment.
I was misled by the earlier games. The earlier games law. Alright. Then Largo. You're definitely gonna get a jump boost. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What do they have on hand? What did Alicia do? Hello? She was just raising a flag. Raising a question. Do you really think that Gallia will accept your presence here? And that's all that they did. Okay. Can I... Okay, so I select it. Is Wendy able to come back out? Yes. All right.
I'll do my best.
Can you actually see someone all over? Is that the tank? Okay.
Wait for backup to me.
We're doing this all with a single tank. We need an engineer. So, Claudia, Catherine, Oscar. Maybe a bit excessive, but it's necessary. Believe me. So we're gonna wait on that. Tank overexposure.
Okay?
Oh shit.
Enemy unit spotted! Enemy sighted!
Oh, hello? Right there.
Now!
Sweet.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Should I go back? I'm gonna now hide behind this wall. And then underway are 4. We have. Does that mean I have room for one more deployment? Oh, right, Largo. I didn't bring him back out. Alright. We will get BZM moving. I should have done Rosie, actually. Mobility and the like. Let's see.
You're clear to advance.
Found this one!
I can crouch here? Oh my gosh, it counts as a trench. Heck yeah.
Sure it's hot, but try to stay focused.
Okay. I could have pushed Alicia over to here. See if we can draw out the tanks in a decoy maneuver. Oh no, reinforcements! Okay, we got a sniper. We'll get our snipers posted up inside of that rooftop that we were dealing with before. Ooh, good eye, Rosie. Even from a blind spot, I feel. Oh no, are they going to go after Rosie? Wow, okay. Do. Reinforcements have arrived. All clustered together. We need our lovely engineer. It wasn't Claudia, huh? Who did we have as the other engineer? Oh, I think it was Claudia, actually.
A second slip could kill you out there.
No, it wasn't, right? Alright.
Brace yourself.
How much of a heal?
Thank you.
I'm gonna bake out
Freaking full heal. Alright. Engineers. Make the military functional. Keep your head out of the window. Then get our snipers into position. Slowly but surely, Temple. Okay.
You're headed straight for that machine gun.
I see an enemy!
Make sure you stay calm.
Alright, we're just looking for a body shot at this point. Yeah. Because these guys are crowd like goobers. Wait. Wasn't? Yeah, okay. Oh, hey. Alright. Yep.
Stupid Imperials!
You didn't have the skill to back up that heat. Alright. Next, Catherine, we'll give you a shot. Before we send Largo out to the trenches to deal with the tanks. Alright. Hi. Also not great. Okay. Sniper, stay away. Up and down. Do we send out our tank? Do some destruction inside of the trenches? Send out... Oh no, let's definitely send out Largo.
Enemy sighted.
Watch out for their return fire.
Ooh.
You're done.
Wow, straight in the treads. I probably shouldn't be grouping. Alright, this is gonna be awkward. Uh-huh.
I'm on it.
Go over.
You're clear to advance. Move out.
Oh shoot, I didn't even get close enough to... Oh no. Oh, and there's another base camp over there. Is that the actual one? That is the actual one. Okay. Plotted, noted, good to go.
Entering combat.
Are those X's on the ground enemies that died or mines?
Must be my lucky day. Try to keep your footing in that sand.
Alright. Let's see what kind of fire we can deliver. Oh my gosh. We get all the way to him? That's a little intimidating. We're gonna try it. No, we could not. Oops. I keep doing experimentation instead of actual actions. Alright, we got Wendy, we got Alicia there. We need our tank to be drawing a bit of fire, but let's see if we can at least take out one tank. Gonna take a bit.
Battalions at 3 o'clock. Distance 600 meters.
The front lines made enemy contact.
Alright, alright. We'll see if we can body block for Rosie. What? Just...
Looks like the wind's really picking up.
I suspect it's a sandstorm.
Oh,
Wallace.
okay. Wasn't expecting that.
These badlands are infamous for sandstorms, bad enough to drop visibility to 0.
I see. That'll make it tougher to spot the enemy until the storm blows over.
Yes, but the same applies to the enemy. Now is our chance to advance undetected.
Okay.
Hiding within the sandstorm is a valid tactic when crossing ground with no natural cover.
That's why
Good
we
idea.
used the fog
Thanks,
earlier. You know, in the river crossing. Holy crap, it definitely obliterates it.
Sweating an ocean between the sandy beach.
Trying to take out sniper Loyal.
Now!
Because I'm more interested in protecting the little ones than my own chassis. You get it? Because I'm a tank. Get it? Because I'm a tank. The meme imitating, or the lingo imitating the act imitating, no, the real thing imitating the lingo imitating the real thing. Stop with your reinforcement requests.
Minor damage sustained.
Yeah, bring it on. Can't even cross over there. I think, unless you face towards me. An adequate miss. Is that one coming this way?
Under minor fire.
Sandstorm's out. Or are we just not seeing it from here? Okay. Buddy Boyo. He's got 2 rounds.
You're done.
Right. Was there a trench actually just across the way?
Set a reasonable pace to preserve your strength.
I'm not seeing one actually.
Permission to advance granted. I'm sure it's hot, but try to stay focused.
Alright. Minimal attention being paid to the Largo. Uh-huh.
Been waiting here.
Foot soldiers.
And kaboom. Like the economy go boom.
You're done.
Economy go boom.
All right.
The economy's gonna boom. It's gonna boom. Alright, we'll see if we can get him over there. But notwithstanding, we'll need Claudia to do a little bit of engineering. Doop doop doop.
Fall in after the advance units.
And doop doop doop.
Thank you.
Alright, are we running back?
It's so hot.
Yep. And then they're crouching, because they're weak-willed individuals. Alright. Edelweiss.
Here we go.
Let's move. I don't see any mines directly on the ground right now.
Careful, you're headed towards the machine.
Oh, is this a... Okay. Let's see if we can take out your tread. Because or that way you're gonna have no fun. Or we could go for just a bunch of direct hits. We're gonna try a bunch of direct hits because I think I still got 2 more.
Infantry, move out.
Oh wait.
You're clear to advance. Move out.
Nice. Nope. Yeah, I still have 2 more. Heck yeah. Oh shoot. Can I? Okay. Do a quick anti-armor.
Fire!
Brace yourself. Keep your stamina up. You're headed.
Alright.
Entering combat.
No way. I should have aimed a little bit higher instead of doing a side wipe shot like that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Coordinates locked. Distance 500 meters.
We're gonna be a narrow shot. And I'm going to hope you've got enough to run for
Watch
cover.
this.
I believe. I stopped believing. Life is cruel and Largo's gonna die. Oh no! Uh-oh. I should have ran behind. The sniper could even take him out. I don't even know how he's gonna go, but he's going to go. Oh no. I should check online to see how many chapters there are. Rude. Also going to be rude. Keep that rear looking this way. I'm okay with that. Nope, nope, stop. You don't have to turn around. I didn't mean it. Oh, shoot.
Minor damage sustained.
Keep trying to get on my rear? See, we saw that coming. What, he's going to survive unless it's a direct headshot? Wow, well done, Largo, you beast. Sandstorm, alright. I'll get around to read. Okay, how do we want to approach this one? We're gonna send Rosie up.
Ah, this place is a dust trap.
Oh, she's got an allergy. Shit.
Enemy sighted. Here I come.
Nope. Stay crouched through this. I'm going to try something, as always, interesting and maybe not the best call. Wait, let's just confirm. Okay.
Pace yourself. Keep your stamina up.
Spotted an enemy.
I just want peace on Earth.
Enemy sighted.
We're gonna bring in Claudia. Hopefully she can reach Largo, get some, what is it? Ammo deployed, dispensed, just for free.
You're clear to advance.
Okay, we're shooting now. We'll try and avoid some friendly fire, hopefully. Oh my gosh, this is gonna actually be... Can I accidentally do friendly fire? Am I gonna fuck myself? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Largo. We knew you...
Just my life.
Damn it. Alright. Alright. I'm so bad at gaming.
Enemy sighted.
Hi. Are you gonna go boom? Please tell me you're gonna go boom. Economy goes boom.
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Alright. Let's break your cover. On the next turn. Oh my golly goodness.
Entering combat.
We really don't even have to try on this one. Like, if I miss this, or it doesn't end up being lethal. Ooh. That would be fun if the onomatopoeia text changed to Japanese in these instances. Alright. Alright. And now for the magic wonders of Alicia. Oh, what Frisia? I left Alicia all the way back. Let's go. I believe in you, Frisia.
Scorching sands, bring it on. An error in
Let's get Claudia.
Medic!
Thank you, thank you. I think this is the second time.
They'll make it. That's a promise. It's in your hands, Blondie.
Follow the advance units.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Bye. Bye.
Next partner.
Alright. The snipers now. Breezy is just gonna clean up and it's gonna be crazy impressive.
I'm ready to go.
Just 2 of the 5. And only 2 of 2 were needed.
Next partner.
Can we capture it, or do we need a little bit more clearance? Alright, looks like we need a little bit more clearance. Alright.
Watch me dance.
This was a wonderful battle dance. Oop.
Next partner.
Alright. And occupy. The economy go boom, we occupy Wall Street. It's not a bad philosophy. That's not a bad philosophy.
Operation complete. We took their base.
That's not a bad one. If the economy goes boom, we occupy Wall. It's gonna be my phrase for this game. At least when tanks are involved. And occupation. Of supply chain, supply routes. Because that's basically what Wall Street is a signifying factor of, right? Like a CPU processor of where all the different commands and cached information is being coursed through. Alright. First try. I'm good at gaming, I swear. Don't worry about the deaths. Oh yeah, let's find out about these desert ruins. I wish the answer to the racism inside of this game wasn't going to be like, here's a truth bomb drop, and so it's explicitly...
What's this supposed to be anyway?
And so, you know, clearly with absolutely irrefutable and self-discovered evidence, you were wrong and misinterpreted it, as opposed to, you know, doing a long redemption arc of like, oh yeah, okay, even without this kind of information necessary, there was still going to clearly be a redemption of characteristic where they recognized they were wrong, admitted they were wrong, and then worked to make the ills better. Like, I don't know, include some confessions of how they've treated Darksons in the past and how they basically were no better than the Imperium, and how it's just like, you know what, maybe even distance it too from the Imperium, where both of them also were under the presumption, so thus motivating yourself to fight even harder. And Largo too, because again, he also holds the same things. Is there a backstory for her hatred of Darksons? Because it usually isn't anything concise, right? And like when you run into that stuff in real life, it's just hand down generational prejudice or bigotry and projected divisions from the upper class to keep everyone divided. Anyways, we still have so many chapters, I think, and This is just the start. Alright, what's it supposed to be
What a
anyways?
weird place for something like this.
What do you mean? It's a weird place
There
in
you
general.
all are.
Oh yeah,
Hey
our
there,
archaeology
Baldio. I
major.
didn't know you were out here too.
I'm an archaeology major, remember? I was ordered to observe the ruins interior.
Oh,
The shape of it really is
so you're
unusual.
participating in the
I've
same,
never seen anything like it.
what is it, supernatural investigations too? I would be of the opinion that it would be cooler to pitch it that his orders to go there were to quickly and safely extract as much of the like heritage and stuff like that there as possible in the worst case scenario, and then have everything distinctly cataloged for replacement in the event of a successful war counteroffensive. If the siege were pushed back and peacetime rained down.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Where could it have been?
Do we know where
This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyrie themselves.
the Valkyrie are a people?
So they actually existed then?
Yes, the Valkyrie make a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago.
A sudden appearance? What?
Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced technology and divine might.
Are we talking aliens here?
Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyrie just disappeared.
Okay, so it's suspicious, right? If they just appear and then disappear, right? Like, okay, what evidence is there to confirm? Alright, whatever.
I always thought they were just a myth.
This is a very apt assessment.
That's it. I remember now.
Remember what, Welkin? What are you shouting about?
The Dread Nautilus. This structure looks just like a Dread Nautilus.
Atlantis.
Dread
Did I mention that earlier?
Nautilus? What?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells. And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Convergent evolution, carcinization, or is that how you term everything evolving to crab?
Welkin, you can be such a...
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Forget it.
I just think that you're an idiot.
Right,
Clearly to me,
let's
this
take a
looks
look
like
inside then. We may find
the
some
cloth that
clue
we
why
use to
the
cover
Empire
bread to keep it fresh after it's out of the oven.
Alicia, I want you to come help Faldio and me look around inside. Largo, Rosie, and Isara, you stay here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
All right, sir. Please be careful.
She's more inclined to the rules of the militia than Alicia is. Visitors at the temple. They should have a
Tell me,
warning.
Safaria, do these walls offer an answer to our search?
You know how they say events inside of this are based on a true story, or are not based on true events or something like that? Like, emphasize the... it's like, the MacGuffin inside of this story is not to be taken as a means of historical fact. This is just for thematic and narrative advancement, and again, should not be used as evidence towards any biases or prejudices that you may hold. Because, you know, gamers are going to be like, see, I think the Nazis had a very good perspective of, you know, doing the supernatural resource. Like, what if there is something out there and we just let them get their hands on it first? And it's like, who's the them in this scenario here? And it won't change the fact that we're not at that point in the first place. I don't know, there's definitely other ways of handling the situation than praying for some crapshoot in the dark. I don't know. Anyways.
I pray, ancient power.
Friggin' activating
What do
written
you
text.
need, child?
Why is he being all infantilizing?
Valkov, the Holy Lance, scorcher of the vast earth, asleep eternal in the bosom of Randgrease.
Oh, so they're not gonna stop attacking because they want not a resource, but a super weapon. That's like... You have... He's going for the short road, but by doing an active pursuit of a weapon, you're destroying the pathway in the first place, indicating that if you have that weapon, you're probably going to be using that weapon as opposed to just using it as a, what is it? Safeguarding it, you know? So that nobody does use it yourself or themselves.
Made pillar of its keeper's keep, kept thereby for eon without end.
Then it's true.
It's not even an aeon, it was just 1,000 years.
Randgrease's walls.
This guy's playing... This is National Treasure taking place right now. European edition.
Worry not. A beast fit to bear that burden will soon be at our disposal.
It's her. She's the beast, right?
With
Because he
this,
doesn't give a shit.
Our dream is made hard fact. Our crown shadow will extend to all of Europa.
Like, why? What are you trying to rule over other than Ash?
Chapter 7. The Battle at Barrius.
The Battle at Barrius. New episode has been added. Personnel tab has been updated. Glossary and new skirmish. Alright. We'll do tomorrow. I think it is just gonna be one chapter a day. Let me do a quick search. How many chapters are inside of our lovely game, Valkyria Chronicles? How many chapters in Valkyria Chronicles? Ooh. There are 19 story missions. So this will be, let's see, we're at 7. So we've got 12 more, or counting 7. So 6, so 13. We got 2 weeks worth of episodes here. Heck yeah. This will be a fun one. Because, yeah, I'm not expecting to be getting these done 2 in a row. Take too long in the fights. I take too long on the fights. I enjoy the methodical approach of it. Put me on a timer and I'm going to be freaking out and losing too many people. Alright. But without further ado, let's get ourselves upgraded before jumping into our song translation phase. Because we're doing the same thing that the child was doing. Translating things for somebody else to take into their own plans. Alright. Imagine the first video game that's made for Mormons. Blow everybody's freaking mind. Alright. Training field. Oh wait, actually maybe we should... we'll check tomorrow after that for another command.
Your worst nightmare, maggots.
Rude.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
I feel like the theatrics of the drill sergeant are pretty universal. Alright. Increase sniper, of course. And then scout as well. I want to say scout.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
You know what's annoying is when they say those kinds of things over and over and it's at a tempo that's not in line with your workout and you were doing better than their tempo.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the scouts.
Heck yeah. Gee. First aid boost? Heck yes. Nocturnal. First aid boost. Nocturnal. Skilled assassin? Oh my gosh. We might have to be throwing Cherry in a little bit more just to accompany Rosie. Frezia for deserts. And then Cherry for the regular traditional stuff. Alright. R&D department. Anything fun? Ooh, I want to hear what the R&D department's voice actor's job looks like. Before we run the risk of having Japanese
I'm
names.
stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Rifle. Oh my gosh, accuracy boost. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Nice. This one. Hopefully the mass production of our, you know, war industrial complex will be able to keep them all perfect. And accuracy boost a little bit on the sniper rifles. Love to see it.
All done.
Uniform upgrades. Oh my. Oh. Oh. I thought we were just ending at 4. I now see the line goes further down now. I think I'm going to be playing this game in my free time after we're done with the story campaign. Holy shit, I was just scratching the surface. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna be making a devastating weaponry alignment. Oh no, this is gonna be awesomely devastating. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Shit, holy shit. Fuck yeah?
Here you go, bro. All done.
Leon, you're fucking awesome. What the hell? You've been just sitting there, just, you know, working on these blueprints, and it's like, okay, we'll work on this when we get some time, but damn, what the fuck? Are the enemies gonna be that hard too? Oh no. Wait, okay, we need it. Yeah, there's... Oh no. We are going to be devastatingly destructive. Alright, alright.
Whew, it's done.
Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Oh, a perfect 9,000.
Soon, bro.
Oh my gosh, though, that blew my freaking mind. Oh no. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that.
Hey, dropping by to read
I feel
the
like this
writing on the
happened
wall?
last time I played this game too. Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe them.
Okay, so it's just a repeat dialogue. Alright. So I think there's one that's a post briefing and a new event. Alright, so Imperial Shadow hits... Oh no, this is actually just prefix. Okay, Central Galleon Command reported on the 15th that the militia had encountered and routed a contingent of Imperials stationed in Barrios, the culmination of a clandestine investigation into reported Imperial activity in the area. Oh no, wait, Barrios is where we're at now then? Oh, because they're inside of the temple at the moment. Anyways, Badlands topography is poorly suited to combat maneuvers, and the region holds little to no strategic value. Rude, making the Empire's goal there unclear. One theory suggests that the desert region is home to an as-yet unmined lode, and that Imperial forces were stationed there for the purpose of Ragnite speculation. That would be very reckless to do in the middle of combat. Do you think Russia's doing something similar to that in Ukraine? Because I think that's a little crazy to be doing. Meanwhile, the ones that are doing a proxy war using Ukraine are definitely doing that. The precious minerals, the rare earth, the raw earth. We got the raw earth under there. All right, Gallia Federation. Is that the Atlantic Federation? During a press session on the 10th, Gallian Prime Minister Borg called for talks with Federation Ambassador Townsend, slated to visit Gallia at the end of the month. In light of the increasingly complex conflict between the Federation and Empire, however, many suspect the Federation views this as a chance to acquire Gallia for its resources. This announcement has been met with vehement opposition from members of the Parliament with strong ties to the former Imperial cartels. Ambassador Townsend responded to the invite in a public address, stating that he firmly believes that joining hands to thwart the Empire's hubristic ambitions is essential to assuring peace for Europa. What's the claim that they drummed up to wage war against the, what is it? The Alliance? Yeah. Anyways, this announcement has been met with vehement opposition from members of Parliament with strong ties to the former Imperial cartels. So, automatically saying that there's corrupt officials inside of Parliament that are Imperial sympathizers, and then sort of glossing over the Alliance's perspective that Gallia is just a resource node to extract. This is very Ukraine coded. Damn, okay. Let's lean on that one then. It's like if Ukraine and Palestine were combined into one. Maybe. No, I might be pushing the Palestinian one a little bit with the Darksons. But still, there's some interesting parallels to be drawing here.
Da 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 da! I've got new material.
I want to put it in your textbooks. Give it a try. Give it a taste. A taste of home, even.
Thanks a million.
All right, and Largo's passion.
Thanks.
You know, so we can find out. We can do some. What is it? PR reclamation. The rehabilitation. The public rehabilitation of not necessarily a war criminal. I don't know what he did during World War I or EW1, but you know, his perspective definitely leads me to think that if he came across some people not to his liking, he would have done something not savory. All right.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
The writing on the wall is filled with hunky-dory cheesy stories. We gotta know what we're fighting for. We gotta know. We don't censor it, but we gotta know what we're fighting for. All right, saving. That's the end of our game. A new report has been added. Personnel tab. Okay, we got 2 pages. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to go all the way back for the what's your name embedded. All right, menu, save. I enjoy this game. It's easier for me to not hate it since the gameplay isn't as wonky as Infamous or Call of Duty or Medal of Honor. It's getting into the Deus Ex area of these are the good games to play. As far as gameplay goes, story, Deus Ex beats out so far. But this is a good romp through story game time, I guess. Alright. Yes, that ends our playthrough. Now onto the song structuring. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Then I don't know. I don't know. Cease. You're sliding. Alright. Boska koyo. Da 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 da. Oh man. I have Audacity open. I need to do a recording of my next chapter for my book so I can post it on TikTok. Been doing every 4th chapter since it has a special perspective rotation structure. And this one's the more somber toned one, a little bit fitting for the times, but alright. That's for a different social media to enjoy. For now, if you enjoy this, we are talking about or transcribing a 4 flat song. So we got B-E-A-D, which means this is an A flat major scale. There we go. And I'm not even seeing a single 8th note. And it's 2/2 time? No, that just means it's 4/4, right? Okay. Don't get all excited for nothing. How do you... It has 2 whole notes on the same note. Why is... Does that just mean, like, the singing and the treble instrument both do that? Or if there's 2 playing it, then they both do that note? Sort of like how they show, like, the up and down line for the quarter notes. Is that what the logic is behind it? Anyways, without further ado, do we need to count the measures, or are we just gonna trust the pros? Oh, whoa. We only have quarter notes, right? Yep. So we're gonna go all the way up to 32. I'm gonna count to make sure that this is a divising element of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Did I miscount one somewhere? Because that's obnoxious to only have 31. And it's a freaking flat pause between the quarter rest at the end and a quarter rest at the beginning with no intro or outro to overlap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's so weird. Why would they do that? So we'll have a whole measure gap between it. So weird. That's so weird. All right, we'll have a whole measure rest. Whole measure and a half since we have 2 quarter notes rest between these. Rest, quarter. We go E. Sorry, yeah, E, D natural, E. We're muted. Someday, maybe, in the future, I'll know what kind of scale I'm doing those in. Those like little random riffs. Then I'll be a music expert. Alright, so ED natural E, I said. 3/4. Okay, so it's 3/4, quarter, whole note. G, F, E, D, C, D. So G, F, and that should have been E flat. E, D, C, D. And then a whole note C. Is that quiet to you guys too? Is that quiet for me? It's a bit quiet for me. Let's say negative 11 decibels. Maybe 10? We'll trust 10. And I'll check. Get a good read on the gap between my negative 3.6 decibels, which I might need to be lowering because I've been peaking the sound bar for a good bit, which I apologize for. But wow, every single verse has a long... No, every line. Anyways, sorry. You'll see what I mean. So quarter rest, quarter, 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 3/4, quarter, 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 whole note. C, B natural, C. Oops. Then E, D. Sorry, I think I meant to say D, E. Yeah. So D, E, G, F, E, D. Then C. Then quarter rest. This is actually the same time or tempo beat structure. All right, so we do have break inside of the notes though. C, B natural, C, and E, D natural, E. Oh, it's like both of the previous ones showing up for a final showdown. Then 3/4 C, B flat. Thank you for specifying, I guess. I wouldn't have assumed, but I would have. E natural, sorry, D natural, B. Then E natural 4 times, B, B, A, G. Then an F, whole note. Then keeping the same beat structure, C, 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 and F, E natural, F. Then F, B flat, F, E flat, E, B flat. Then D natural, B, A, G, F. And then a that's an E whole note. Next. Half, quarter, quarter, half, 3/4, quarter, 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 whole. A, and C, B natural, C. Then 3/4 B flat, so B flat, A. I don't know why it keeps specifying. I guess because we'll just assume they're being considerate. So B, A, E, D flat. Why is that one specified? Because on the lower, maybe on the previous one in the bass clef they had a D natural. Okay. Well, first off, we have that B flat. And then I think I said E. Alright. And then an A, D flat. Which is implied with the A flat major scale. There we go. Alright, now we have G, F, 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 and C, B, A natural, B. So we get the G, F, F, F. C, is that B natural? No, C, B, A natural, B. Then an F and a D whole note, or an E and a D. Oh, D flat, pay attention, pay attention. Those were naturals, right? Yeah, they were. Alright. Same beat. So we go E, D natural, E, B, C, or C, B natural, C. E, D, E, C, B, C. Then 3/4 at F, A natural, F. And an F, E. Then we go D, C, B natural, C. And an F all along the line. 3/4, not a whole note, so I guess it wasn't actually the same. At a D and an F. Then a rest. And last one, not the least one. Oh, no, yeah, we're still good. We go half, quarter, 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 half, half, 3/4, quarter. I see where we go. B natural, B natural, B natural, F, G, A. Ba, 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 ba. Then an F, a B flat, by B, A, G, A. Then half notes, A, G, E, C. A, G, E, C. Then F, A. And an E. We got it. Alright, so D, E, E, F. And then F, G, A, D. I'm gonna have to look at that one again, I'm sure. Yeah. F, G, A, D. F, G, A, C. Heck yeah, I think I got that on the first try. Then we're... I don't like this ending. I don't like it being an odd number just for rests. Alright. E, E, F, G. And a C, A, B, B. Then an A, 3/4. We're gonna boost it all the way to here. Alright. Bass clef. Let's see what we got to work with. Be quiet. It works. I don't like it both being purple. So we will randomly select piano, yam harpsichord. Perfect. Alright, same tempos. It looks like all across the board. Yep, nothing changed. Sweet. So we have AAA and CB natural C. Then an EE. Ooh. Is that an E octave? Yeah, so E octave, E, D. Was that a low or a high D? Or E? There we go. And that's a D flat. Alright. Then E's. Then a C. Nope. Yeah, C, B, A natural B. Yeah, alright. Then an A and an E whole note. Lows. Returning to the next line, A's, E, D, natural, E. Doot doot. D, D, and F, G. Then D, A, sorry, B, A, G, F. Do. Then we have ourselves an A, E, whole note. Do. A, E, F, E. And then a C, C, and an E natural F. Then C's, G, G, C, B. And a lovely F, A, whole note. Then we have an F, G, F, and an A, B, A. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. F, no, I'm looking in the wrong measure. CC, E natural, no, that was the first one. Okay. D natural, C, and an A. Then B's and an A, C, B, A. I say, yeah, A, C, B, A. Then an E, G, whole note. I do like to see the sudden line just chopped out of there. That is a little entertaining. We'll have to see how this sounds when we finish playing it out. Alright. A's. At the low high octave. Then E, D natural E. Then A, and wow, that's a high one. What the heck? Okay. E, F, G. What? No, that can't be it. A, B, C. What note is that? Alright, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Why is it specifying a G natural? Am I misreading this or something? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Am I wrong on what notes are specifically? Pictures, all major scales. We got the 4 here. We have an A flat, B flat, E flat, E flat, A flat. Yeah. Why is it specifying a G natural? That doesn't get flattened until the next one? Yeah. Hmm. 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 I'm a little weirded out by that. Alright, whatever. We will just ignore the consideration as being considerate and just call it superfluous. Alright, so AA, GF. These are high ones. So A, and a GF. Woo. Alright. E, D, 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 and A all across. Well, that's actually a lot of A's there. Alright, so I said E, D, D, D. Then a G, B. Then G flat, A flat. I like the sound of those two notes together, actually. Alright, got distracted again. An F, F, and an F, C. No, E, C. F, F, and E, C. Then we go F, 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 F. Put that in there right now. And then we have a B, A natural, G sharp, A. B, A natural, G sharp, A. Then a B octave. Last. D natural and A's. D naturals, B naturals. Then E natural, CC. Then F, C. What do we have on the quarter note side? We have a C, A. Then D, D, C, B. And an A, B, A, A. Then a lovely E across the line, A, C, D, D. Okay. And then our last one, an A octave, 3/4, and a C. Sweet. Tempo? Tempo, please? What is it? 66. Wow, are we gonna have to go faster with that one? So 33 at the bare minimum. Jordan just, it's built for this, holy crap. Okay, wait, sounds adequate. Lyric-wise, quick analysis, or overview, superficial, subterfuge. Alright. The wintry day, descending to its close, invites all wearied nature to repose, and shades of night are falling dense and fast, like sable curtains closing o'er the past. Okay, so winter and the losing daylight. Pale through the gloom, the newly fallen snow wraps in a shroud the silent earth below, as though toward mercy's hand had spread the pall. Symbol of forgiveness unto all. I bet you it's bodies that are being covered in this situation. They're like, oh, the nightmares of the people that I killed, they're finally buried. I have a peaceful respite. I cannot go to rest, but linger still in meditation at my windowsill. While like the twinkling stars in heaven's dome come one by one sweet memories of home. And wouldst thou ask me where my fancy roves to reproduce the happy scenes it loves, where hope and memory together dwell and paint the pictured beauties that I tell? So this person's not liking the mountain and is wishing to recreate home away from home. Weird that you have to go to a long distant place to do that and then still refuse to admit that you're homesick. And maybe also didn't do your best to change or home into a place that you would rather be in. I don't know. All right. Away beyond the prairies of the West, where exiled saints in solitude were blessed, where industry the seal of wealth has set. Jesus fuck. Amid the peaceful vales of Deseret, unheeding still the fiercest blasts that blow, with tops encrusted by eternal snow, the towering peaks that shield the tender sod, stand types of freedom reared by nature's God. He's just nature, man. Like, try not to separate the two unless you have a specific reason to. Oh, no. The wilderness that not before would... Is this person actually, like, not in the mountains then? And is just like, oh, I'm doing missionary work now, and it's makes me sad that I can't... I don't know. Alright. The wilderness that not before would yield is now become a fertile, fruitful field. It was already, though. What? Alright. Your just demand was so obstructive that you didn't recognize what was already there. Alright. Were roamed at will the fearless Indian band. Okay, there we go. Yep, I'm very positive now. This person's just trying to forgive themselves for the crimes that they committed in somebody else's home. Alright, amid the peaceful vale... Oh, no. So, where roamed at will the fearless Indian band, the templed cities of the saints now stand. And sweet religion in its purity invites all men to its security. There is my home, the spot I love so well, whose worth and beauty pen nor tongue can tell. That's because you aren't actually putting any thought into the words. Like, what is the work of God if you can't put it into words, right? Like, that's exactly the point of the scriptures, right? That's the exact point of bearing your testimony, right? Is to put it into words instead of just being like, beam. You get it? You got it? No? Well then, let me try and put it another way. You're impure and you have to go. Oh no. This is a bad song. This is a bad song. Written text by Orson F. Whitney. May he rest in piss for not doing any critical analysis and letting this shit go through. 1855 to 1931. Music by Edward P. Kimball, 1882 to 1937. You know, like right during they died during the Great Depression prelude and everything like that, and they're just like, you know what? I can't handle the hard times. These times are too hard. I've already gone through mine and I'm not doing it again. So I'm going to make sure that everybody else suffers by the time that they get around to being like, hey, how did they survive their hard times? And it was just by not cooperating and sort of just being cruel and unusual. Very unusual. All right. Yeah, one lived till they were like sub 80, mid 70s years old, and the other person was 40 something years old. Yeah, like they died early in the Great Depression. Sucks to suck. How that temple treat you as far as shelter goes. Wouldn't it be nice to see shanty towns being built inside a temple square to fit all the people that are currently homeless? Or are they gonna kick out the homeless because they're just gross, and also the city just won't allow us to habitate you? Fuck. Alright, I need to save this. Alright. Sorry, I'm getting a little agitated on that one. This is why I don't do too well in city council meetings, as they drone on and on with their mask off. This too. Okay, they've drone on and on though with their mask off. Blatantly self-harming capitulation to just profit over and over and over again. The wintry day descending, lowercase 2, capital It's, close. I guess it is a pronoun that is worth it, so. 2 gets a bad rap. Not enough attention. Alright. Saving. New song. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What children's hymn are we doing today? Little Jesus. It's a short one. C major scale. Oh my gosh, has it been saying the scale that it's in? No, okay. I thought for a second there that it was showing the scale ahead of time. Alright. So C major, no sharps, no flats, no eighth notes, and only 8 measures. So we are actually doing just one arrangement block. We might just do it all in one go and specifically hunt out that church organ so that we can hear what the primary kids hear throughout their generations. All right. EDCC, CCC. Then a BF G. No, sorry, GFG. And a CBAG. Then an FDC and a AGE. So F D C and A. No. Yeah? AGE. Yes. So it skipped F, right? Alright. Then we go EDCCC. And then A, G, and an A, D, C. Right, so. Oh, right, over here. Okay. Then we go C, D, E, C. Then an A, B, C, and an E, D, C. All right, bass clef time. A, G, F. And our half notes are looking at C, C, and E. Then F, A, E, G. E, C, C, F, E. C, C. Wait. So E, F, E, then F, G, A, and a C, B, A. All right. It's like they were drawing shapes on these ones. Then we go GF, and then quarter or half notes at B and GE. B, G, E, then an FA. GE. Then an A, oh, sorry, GF, low G. Oh, I think I skipped. I think I skipped something important. Where did I miss? This is important. All right. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, shoot. Do. So we will do these two here. These two here. These two here. And then... yeah. Okay. So... FA... DF... then EG. There we go. Alright, then C. And quarter notes F and E. Alright, what does it sound like? It's got 2 verses, so it does repeat, and we have a tempo of 96. Cut that in half down to, we'll do quarters if we can, so 48, 24. A little early. Wait, let's find that church organ. Piano. Nope. Lead maybe? Click organ, church organ. Alright. This one would be a good song with some drawn out, more less rigid tones right here. Do 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 do. I can't do continuations, don't worry about it. Anyways, fairest little Jesus child came to earth so meek and mild, like every fucking kid, every fucking child, every fucking kid came to earth to show the way from the mouth of babes, right? Like that was the lesson that Jesus, if you care about what he was saying too, specifically. Like, I don't know, praise we sing on Christmas Day. Fun. All right. Fairest little Jesus child, from the heavens angels smiled. We a gift before thee lay, praise we sing on Christmas Day. Hey, remember kids, there's a better person out there than you, and it was Jesus, and Jesus was a better kid than you. He was perfect. He was a perfect child, and that's why people that didn't even know him gave him presents. But you need to make sure that you recognize when you grow up, you are going to also pay your respects to him on Christmas. So be good. Start learning how to give presents now too. And that got co-opted by capitalism. It's just like, yeah, you know, no, totally, buy presents, and recognize that what better present to give than the sense of survival or the sense of brand recognition, so they can stop feeling so alienated in this world, right? Like, what is better than that? Finding a sense of community. And you can do that with these Nike brands, these Tesla cars, these... what other brands are there? What other brands? Abercrombie and Fitch designer clothes. What else? Food. You got your organic Whole Foods that are brand labeled as opposed to just having, you know, just being food. Special food. designer houses, the contemporary, wonderful white picket fence style housing. All right, whatever. We're done. We're done for the day. Sweet. Sub 2.5 hours. We like to see it. We do not like to see prioritizing Jesus over the children that are, the children that have been, including the boomers, and the children that were or are going to be. But no. All right. Saving. Have a good one out there, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck. Have fun. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck. Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow for the next chapter of Valkyria Chronicles. Sad that we missed out on Stream Boo. I wonder if they have 2 different jobs and they're just sort of filling the quotas for both of them. Hasley, we'll see if we can get a recognition of it being different tools and different accounts being used by 4 different methods. Anyways, yes, have a good one out there. Bye, all those things. Bye.